Hello everybody, so this is Geraldo with Amplio Tactical Training. Today we're going to talk about the 4 cardinal rules of firearm safety, okay? So the first one, know the status of your firearms at all time, or treat your weapon as it is loaded at all time, okay? The second one, you're going to keep the weapon pointing in a safe direction. No matter is you're going to point down like this, you're going to separate your feet because you don't want to shoot none of your foot. So you're going to point down like that, or you're going to point towards the direction that's nobody's there and has a backsplash. Like if you're doing in your house, you don't want to do, if an accidental round goes off, to go to the wall and hit somebody. So point in a safe direction. You're gonna keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot, okay? So pretty much this is the way you keep your finger on the side of the gun. Never touch the trigger unless you're ready to shoot. And you need to know what's your target, what's beyond and around it, okay? So once you know that, you know that your weapon is, you know those fundamental rules of firearm safety, we're going to go to the clean empty safety procedure. The clean empty safety procedure is more regarding to when you're going to clean your weapon, so you're going to disassemble your weapon, if you're going to install a red dot, okay, or if you're going to just clean and put some lubrication on your weapon, okay? So this is what it is. The gun is here, point the weapon in a safe direction, either that way or this way, okay? But you're gonna remove the source of ammunition, okay? Remove the source of ammunition, and then you're gonna lock the slide to the rear, okay? To remove the source of ammunition, you have to push the little button over here on the side of the handle, okay? And that releases your magazine. That's the source of ammunition. Now, to lock the slide to the rear, there's another button that's on the top. You have to physically move the slide backwards like that, and then you push the little button up, okay? Then, again, with the weapon pointed in a safe direction, you're gonna make sure you visually and physically inspect. So why you do that? Because you wanna see that nothing's in the chamber, and on the same token, physically, you're gonna touch to make sure there's no round in the chamber. The good thing about it is if it is dark, if you touch, you know, and you cannot see, when you touch with your pinky, you're gonna look and you're gonna feel that nothing is in there, okay? And then you inspect the magazine well, which is the area over here where the magazine is inserted. Now, this weapon is clear, empty, safe. Another thing I recommend is to remove the source of ammunition and put somewhere else, okay? Thank you.